Well, hey there, YouTube fellow silver stackers, silver pours, silver enthusiasts. AG Ender back again, and I'm going to try something a little bit different at least one time. Got the side burner here on the barbecue with my pan, and I'm going to turn it on and see if I can get the mold nice and hot this way and see how the pour turns out. So, I got 3 rounds here. I got my torch actually back in the shed still, so I'll go grab that, get things heated up, and be back for a pour. Well, as you can see, we're back in the shed. There was a little bit too much wind and the flame wasn't coming out quite right from the torch, so we're back inside. But hopefully that mold's nice and hot though, so we should get a good pour out of this. So we will be back in a few moments with the pour. Alright, so we're back ready for the pour. We might try the barbecue again. I think I figured out what happened with the torch. This handle kind of thing where the auto start was loose, so I don't think the flow was right. So maybe we'll head back out there and try that here in a little while. But we'll get this pour done. Well, that one looks like it turned out okay. Got a little Indy 500 going on behind me, so don't mind the extra sound. I'll back this up and take a look. All right, there we go. Looks pretty good. So, back's nice and smooth. It wasn't quite cool and smooth like I wanted, so I went ahead and tried to get a little more definition out of the lines. But we'll get this weighed up and everything sorted out, and like I said, maybe give the barbecue another try. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, looks like we're ready for the second pour. Looks like that one turned out well. We'll pull this back again. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can quite see it. It's almost a little bit of a spiral cooling there in the middle. We'll see when I polish it out if that shows up. So we'll get these two weighed up, polished up. And back's good on this one again. Kind of get some layering there on these. So we'll be back soon with what they look like. So we got the organ mold heating up. I'm going to do one more of these guys here today. Make that the third one of those I've done. And we'll see from there what I do next. So I'll be back when I'm getting a little closer and ready to pour. So we're going to go with a little over 5.5 on this one. I got a little over half a bar or a round there. And then I'm going to go with the 5 ounces here a shot. So I will be right back. Well, I've got all the shot in there, so we're just waiting for it to melt up and get ready to pour. We're almost there, so I will be back with you here shortly. I missed the first pour, still more technical difficulties with the tablet turning off here, but I didn't like how it was. It's a little tricky with this mold as quickly as it cools. as flat as this mold is. So we will get this melted down and I will be right back. Well, it looks like we're ready again, so here we go. Well, you know what? It's still not quite the smoothness I'm after, but I do like the way this one looks. A little speck there that can probably be popped off and polished out, so I think I'm happy with this one. We'll pull this back here, give you all a look at it a little closer. Yeah, I'll be able to polish that off. Break it off here. Yeah, that'll polish out just fine. Then drop that little piece in the dish. Broke it off from up here, but there we go. So I think that one's going to look pretty good. The back, got one little bubble there. No big deal though. Still looks good. So we'll get this polished up and show you what it looks like then. Maybe do one more pour here. Figure out what I want to pour next. So I do have a few more rounds left over there to do. But for now, this is it. So I will see you in a little bit. So we're getting this medium-sized bar heated up real quick. We'll do one of those at somewhere around 2.5 ounces. And when it's ready to pour, I will come on back. All right, ready to pour. Looks like that one will do well. Again, I got some nice motion in this one. You can kind of see it there. Nice smooth back. There's the back, nice and smooth. And the front there. So, get that one cleaned up also. Get both of these weighed up. We'll see what else we got going on. I do have another 6 ounces or so to go. So we'll see what I come up with. I will be back. So I got the mold heating up here for the small hexagon. So when I got the silver ready to go, I will come back and show you the pour. Well, looks like this one's ready to pour, so here we go. I'm going to do this one again. I had the torch on it a little bit too long and it got all bubbled up in the middle and started to kind of boil there, as you can see. So we'll do that again real quick and I will come right back. Alright, looks like we're ready for number 2. Yeah, that one doesn't look bad at all. There we go. Mostly smooth back there. The front looks pretty good. So we'll get that polished up, get some of these little specks off of here, and come on back. Might do, I think, one more pour. I got 4 ounces to go, so I will be back with you for that. Well, last pour, so here we go, see what it looks like. Pull this back. Right off a little bit. It's back, it's smooth. Got a little bit of layering in the sides. And there it is. So we'll get this cleaned up, weighed up, and that will do it for this batch of silver. I'll wrap up in a little bit. So here's what I came up with at the end of the day. Here is the large hexagon number 6, 3 ounces. Had a large hexagon number 7 at 3 ounces as well. And this one here, if you take a look, it's tough to see, but it does kind of have a spiral. It gets tighter as it gets in, not just kind of the concentric circles you usually see. And we got large hexagon number 8. This one was 4 ounces. So it's a little bit thicker, a little more heft to it. Some nice lines again to this one. Kind of that oval line, the up and down there. Had a small hexagon here. Got that one, number 13 at 2 ounces. And we got bar here, number 15 at 75 grams. Nice bit of motion in that one. And then organ number 3. This one almost kind of like a step down effect as it goes left to right there. And this one here is 172 grams. So here's what we ended up with. Had little commercials in the background. Don't mind that. But that will do it for the day. I will do a showcase video possibly later tonight, but I'll definitely get this posted tonight. And if anyone likes what they see, let me know. But for now, that will do it. Thank you all for the likes, shares, subscriptions, comments, or any help you've given me on the way. It's all greatly appreciated. I will catch you next time. AG Ender signing off. Have a good night.